But I do feel that even if it would have been a draw, Rob, I still think that the pressure Ange would have put on himself, the only pressure really he puts on himself. He'll know the situation with not winning away from home. That was a huge relief for him. But I do think he needs a bit of support from the club.
Oh, yeah.
The club need to come out, I feel, and say, Ange is our manager. We back him. It's difficult because, Celtic they want results. They want to compete this year. But I do feel there should be a statement coming out from Celtic to say, we're in transition. We've had to build a whole new team. We've made a lot of changes. We've lost a lot of our personnel, our players, our staff. And we're with Ange. We're behind the manager. Whether or not they're telling him that internally, but I just feel as if I think that would stop a lot of the noise, about Celtic. Maybe Ange will go.
Do you think he's being hung out to dry?
I don't think he's been hung out to dry, but I'd like to see Celtic come out and say, look, he's our manager. We have invested in this guy. And what we've seen is, we've seen a new system. He's still playing out from the back. He's not going to change. He's not going to change. Yeah. In January, we're looking to strengthen, maybe bring a few more in, give him another window or two more windows. Because at this minute, he'll be feeling pressure.
And it does appear that everything's on him, doesn't it?
And I just feel that would help him. That would help the cause. Just take a little bit of pressure off him.
I'm not sure it's needed, if I'm honest. I really don't. I think it just by allowing him to get on with his job, not interfering, and then they suddenly release a statement, then the fans think, is there a problem? What's going on? A lot of the fans are with him anyway. A lot of the fans understand what you're talking about. I don't think they need a statement from above to say, things are fine, we're supporting them, we're going to, that will be evident come January.
But I think he needs that.
I'm not so sure.
I think he needs that because
I think
if
he's
you
an
look at
experienced
one
manager.
or two, I think there
are quite a few roles unfilled, aren't there, at Celtic?
Yeah, but that's not the manager's problem.
No, but does that not need explained?
Well, possibly, but I don't think the manager's situation needs explained. The manager's in his role. He's brought in, 12 players over the summer. Some are up to standard, some are still, the jury's out in some. It's quite clear he needs to bring other players in January to try and complement or supplement what he has and probably add to the quality. He needs to sign players to come into his first 11. He knows that, the board will know that. I don't think releasing a statement now, when their points total is way down on last season, it may look like there's an issue, there's problems. There's not. Just let him get on with his job.
Why did Don Mckay leave then?
Well, that's a separate issue from Ange Postecoglou.
Ange works with Don Mckay closely. Don Mckay helps him. He has a good window. Helps bring in the players that he brought in. Must be through the owners, the money men, and then Don Mckay's out the door. Before you know it, he's gone. And then one or two others come in, and then there's things mentioned that there's people in there. And I just feel Ange could do with that little bit of support, and I think it needs to come from the club.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.